So this is the season I want you to take action on your backyard. I want you to get closer to that ultimate backyard destination that I know you've been craving. I'm gonna create a DIY series. You're in video number 1 of my Backyard Blueprint DIY series. I'm gonna teach you everything you need to do so you, this season, can get moving on your backyard. I'm gonna teach you the 3 principles of backyard design in this video. We're gonna go over it quickly, but in the next video, I'm gonna walk you through how to create your vision. This is a whole course on how to create your vision board so you're getting it right and you're taking the next action steps toward designing your outdoor space correctly. That will be in video 3, where I walk you through everything you need to know on how to design your backyard correctly. And I'll be there for you every step of the way. But many people get very insecure with their own designs. So I want to let you know I'll be there for you. I'll even check your work to make sure your design is just right. We want to make sure your design has those 3 secret ingredients that I talk about all the time, but I want to make sure to spell it out crystal clear for you in this video 1. And after you get the design just right and I take a look and give you the thumbs up, then we're going to move on to the build phase. It's either you and your family building it all yourself with maybe some friends, or maybe it's you hiring a contractor. I'm gonna be there for you to make sure all of those steps are handled correctly, because I want you to have the backyard of your dreams. So here we go with our video number 1 with our Backyard Build Blueprint DIY series. Okay, so maybe your backyard is outdated, or maybe you just moved into a brand new home and the backyard is completely a blank slate. Either way, you know you wanna do something this season. You're ready to finally transform it into a space that you can actually use. But here's the problem. You're in the most dangerous phase of the entire process. This is where most homeowners make the biggest mistake. They start building before they actually have a plan. So what happens? They add a patio, maybe a fire pit, sometimes even a deck. And after spending thousands of dollars, it still doesn't feel right. It doesn't flow, it doesn't connect, and it doesn't get used the way they imagined. That's the mistake. And I don't want you to make that same mistake. That's exactly why I created this series. I'm gonna walk you through the entire playbook, step by step, so you're not guessing, you're not hoping, you know with confidence that you're doing this the right way. And by the end of this series, you will have a clear path to turn your backyard into something that actually works and actually gets built the right way. So let me show you what I see all the time. Homeowners, they start with really good intentions, but they don't have a clear plan, so they just start adding things. Like they'll put a patio right off the back of the house because it feels like the right place to start. But then they maybe add a fire pit that goes out somewhere in the yard, but it's not really connected to anything. It just kind of is placed there. Then maybe a deck or an outdoor kitchen, and each piece on its own actually looks decent, pretty good. Or maybe a grill island doesn't fit into your budget at first. That's the beauty of a master plan. Phases. By having an overall vision of your space, you can complete it in stages. TrueFlame grills are designed to offer the flexibility to transition from a standalone cart-mounted unit to a built-in setup within an outdoor kitchen island. I recommend the TrueFlame brand because of its 304 stainless steel construction and excellent warranty. In fact, when you're planning your outdoor design, you might add a side burner or a flat grill to the setup. When my wife and I added these 2 cooking surfaces, we didn't realize the convenience they would bring to our outdoor life. We fire up the grills and the side burner every time we cook outdoors and wonder what we ever did without them. So a grill cart on wheels or an outdoor kitchen island becomes one more landing spot in your backyard. But here's the problem. None of it works together. There's no flow. There's no real connection from one space to the next space, and no thought about how you actually move through the backyard space. So what ends up happening is you got all these separate areas that don't relate to each other, and they don't really invite you to use the space the way you imagined it. It looks nice, but it doesn't feel right. And more importantly, it doesn't get used the way it should. The problem isn't your backyard. It's that you don't have a clear plan. And when there's no plan, there's no overall vision, so you're making decisions one piece at a time instead of knowing where everything is leading. There are no real destinations, no defined places for people to gather, relax, eat, or spend time. It's just a space with things placed in it. There's no flow, nothing naturally guiding you from one area to the next, so your backyard ends up feeling disconnected. And maybe most importantly, there's no real thought about how the space is actually going to be used. Not just how it looks, but how you actually live in your outdoor area. Where do people sit? Where do they walk? What do they do when they're out there? That's what's missing. And that's why so many backyards, even after investing and spending a lot of money, they still just don't feel right. So here's the good news. There is a right way to do this. And once you see it, you can never unsee it. And everything starts to make sense. All right, so let me give you something that you can use right now before you do anything. Don't build a single thing until you know these three things. First, how you actually want to use the space. Not just what looks good, not what you see online. How are you actually going to use it? Are you hosting people? Is this for family time? Do you want a quiet place to relax? Because if you don't know this, everything you add is just a guess. Second, what are the main destinations? Every great backyard has clear destinations. A place to sit, a place to eat, a place to gather, not just random features, but intentional areas with a purpose. If you don't define these early, then you will end up with a backyard that feels scattered. And third, how everything connects. This is one almost everyone misses. How do you move through the space? How do you get from one area to another area? Does it feel natural or does it feel disconnected? That flow is what makes the backyard feel right. So before you build anything, before you spend $1, before you call a contractor, get clear on these three things. Because if you do, everything else becomes easier and everything starts to fall into place. In the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create the vision for your backyard before you spend $1. And ultimately, I'm going to show you how to design your outdoor space and make sure everything gets built correctly, either by you or a contractor. Here we go.